Hi to all my friends in Facebook. For those you don't know me, my name is Adonis Anastasiou, and I'm the founder of Adonis Business Academy. One of my hobbies is to study successful people in whatever they're doing, either in sports, business, people who write history. And because I'm studying them, I'm trying to accumulate the knowledge that they have acquired through the years of doing their passion. And today, I'm going to share with you 3 tips that I learned from Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is I believe, one of the best MMA fighters. He still is one of the fighters, even though sometimes he said that he's going to retire and then he comes back. I think it's one of those things that he keeps doing to create, an image for himself. I know he has done things that are not right, but still you cannot disagree with me that he's a great fighter. So no matter how stupid things he has done in the past, and I'm sure that he's going to do some stupid stuff in the future, we still can focus on the good things, on the lessons that he can teach us, on the lessons that he can prove to us throughout his work. So let's start with the tip number 1. The tip number 1 is you have to find your passion. Conor McGregor used to work as a plumber for some time, but while he was doing the plumbing and everything, he was feeling inside that something was wrong, something was missing from his life. He was doing some fighting, some MMA, some boxing, but he was doing it for fun. He was doing it as a sport. Okay, his real daytime job was a plumber. Okay, but while he was doing that, he was feeling inside that something was missing from his life. Something was not right. So when he decided to quit his job and then really focus on MMA, on fighting, that's when he realized that that's where his passion is. That's where he has to focus. So the first tip is that if you're doing something that it doesn't really fulfill your soul, doesn't fulfill your spirit, then go out and find your passion. I'm sure that most of the people watching this video, they know inside of them what's their passion, what they really want to do. It's just they don't take the step to do it. So when you find your passion, when you find what you love, then you have to go and actually do it. You have to take that leap of faith. So it's really, really important to find your passion. And one, not Conor McGregor, but another great business guy said that if you really find your passion, how do you know that you find your passion? If you're willing to do the work without getting paid, that means you find your passion. Okay, so for me, I found my passion. I realized that my passion is to accumulate knowledge and share this knowledge with my friends and followers. That's my passion. So even now that I'm not getting paid, I really like to accumulate, to learn from Conor McGregor, from Mike Tyson, from Michael Phelps, accumulate that knowledge and then package it and offer it for free to my friends. So it's really important to find your passion. That's tip number 1 for Conor McGregor. Let's go to tip number 2, insane work ethic. So when he found his passion, that it was MMA, mixed martial arts, then Tony Robbins asked him in one of his interview and said, okay, what's your secret for success? And he's saying, insane work ethic. Because if you find what you're passionate about, and then you focus on it and you do, you put the work, you have an insane work ethic, then things are starting to happen. And there isn't such a thing as working smart, not hard. That's just the same. in all the you know, the successful people that I studied throughout my life, not one of them say work smart, not hard. They all have an insane work ethic. And when we say ethical person, is the person who goes and give 100% of himself or herself to what he's doing or what she's doing. Okay, so insane work ethic is going to start creating, you know, those miracles in our life. So that's tip number 2. Now let's go to tip number 3. Lead others, don't boss them. Okay, and that was strange. That tip that I get from Conor McGregor, that was kind of strange, because as a fighter, Conor McGregor, you know, he wants to dominate his you know, his opponents before even getting into the cage, okay, into the octagon, or how they say. But when he built a team around him in order to build his business, because he also has a whiskey to promote, he has a team of trainers, dietitians, he doesn't boss them around. So with his team, he tried to lead them, okay? And that's a great example, that's a great tip to get for Conor McGregor, which is a guy who usually dominated, boss his opponents. But when he comes to his circle of trust, he don't boss them, he lead them, okay? And that's a great tip. That's the 3 tips from Conor McGregor. If you like this small live streaming, comment below, so maybe I'll get you more tips from famous athletes and, you know, legends from around the world. Thank you so much from watching. Don't forget to visit my YouTube channel, adonisanastasiou.com. Subscribe, because there I have more than 200 videos with business tips, training tips, you know, tips that with the aim to improve our lives. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon.